Welcome back to Bazooka Kickboxing and MMA. Today's episode, powered by Hayabusa, is all about drills and strategies to get comfortable defending in mid-range. All right, in today's video, we're talking about getting comfortable in mid-range. And when you first start fighting, that's one of the biggest challenges you may have. Once you line up with your partner and someone starts punching at you, we tend to kind of move back and get scared of punches. Even at the highest level, you don't want to be in that position sometimes. However, we can do drills to help you get comfortable in there, okay? And to me, in my career, I was a pressure fighter, so I enjoy kind of sitting in that mid-range, that enclosed pocket, okay? So we're gonna talk about some of the drills we do here at Bazooka to kind of help you get comfortable in that range. Now, if you're a brand new fighter, it's really important that you use set combinations at first. This way you build that comfort. So, for example, we'll always use the basic 3 combinations to start. So Matt would throw a jab, boom, 1, 2, okay, 1, 2, 3. Now you'll notice defense in the pocket is a lot different than the outside. So if Matt were to throw those same 3 sequences, right, on the outside, I stay long, right? This is where we play safer. However, that's not always where you end up in the fight, right? A lot of times you end up into this head-to-head range, okay? So same sequencing here. Matt throws jab, 1, 2, and 1, 2, 3. So you notice I'm no longer using parrying as much. Now I'm using my high guard on the inside, okay? So that's the big important difference between outrange and mid-range fighting. Now, even in this sequence, right, a lot of times the jab isn't going to be so effective because we're head-to-head. So it might be a hook, hook cross, hook, or the other one we use here is hook, hook, uppercut, hook, okay? So you can see how we play the different sequences from that mid-range. So you pick your 3 combinations like we just did, and then you kind of go back and forth. So Matt throws a hook, boom, hook cross, boom, boom, hook cross, hook. Okay, so you see I'm interactive. I'm not just sitting here pinned like this. If I just sit here with my hands not moving, they're able to get around and take those little angles, because in that head-to-head range, you want to take little subtle angles to find the uppercut in the body, okay? So from here, you see the interactive. Matt throws the hook again. Boom, see I'm interactive. Hook cross, bang, boom, here, so you can see, and then hook cross, hook. Now, the other good thing about moving in that mid-range is the ability to counter, right? So if Matt throws that hook again, I block, and now I'm loaded up for my counter shot. Hook cross, bang, block, can counter back well, okay? So you can see how it helps you load up those counter shots as well as stay defensive, okay? Now, that's the first sequence part of the drills and the progression, is get comfortable just sitting there and be able to catch and give back, catch and give back. Now, this still might be hard for some people, so if you're still want to have the tendency to want to lean back, what I'll do is I'll throw the defender against the wall. This way they can't move backwards and they're forced to be able to fight in the mid-range, okay? So that's step 1, just getting comfortable defending punches and coming back and forth, combo back and forth. Now, structurally, to get more comfortable, I don't want to be so tall. And a lot of the fighters who come from more Muay Thai or traditional martial arts, they stand really tall. Okay? However, in mid-range fighting, you want to lower your base a little bit, okay? By lowering my base, you can see I'm more of a power style. I kind of take away my body a little bit more and more in a power way to counter, okay? So lowering your base, very important. If I'm sitting up tall, look at my legs. Easy for me to be pushed back. I don't want to be pushed back. So I lower my base, nice strong legs to be involved. Now, from this range, once you get comfortable with set combos and set punches, this is where you can freestyle a little bit and mix the body. So what I usually say is 3 punches back and forth, okay? So what we'll do is here, I'll just throw any 3, and then Matt comes back any 3, okay? It could be the same hand, okay, or back and forth. So you can see how light we're going, just to kind of get comfort here, okay? And what we'll do in this game, see right now, we're playing slow counter. He waits a second, I come back slower, okay? Changing levels. Now, once you get more comfortable, this is when you speed up the counter attack. So Matt goes first, boom, 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 bang, boom, boom. So now we're just staying in here, being a little bit faster with our counters, okay? And even if it does hit us, it's okay, right? I'm mixing in those hooks, those uppercuts, and counterbacks. So right away, you can see that we're building that confidence back and forth, being able to hit and get your hands right back to your head, okay? Very simple here, okay? Now, a lot of times you might get overwhelmed in this situation. So the next step to here is if I'm having trouble getting countered back, so what we do is I'll start, Matt goes, I try to counter. If he's beating me here, I'll wait and then use a hook, most likely, to try to come in and control and then tie up in here and enter with the clinch, right? So part of that mid-range fighting and getting comfortable is having the confidence to push forward rather than being pushed back. What I mean by that is if Matt's throwing and I start going like this, then already he keeps pressuring. See, he pushed me back. And look, I'm on my back heel, my head's back, I'm opening my leg and my body to be attacked, I'm running away, okay? So instead of having to do this, what I'm gonna do now is once the punch comes, I'd rather be here, control the punches, hand fight, use my clinch, okay? I'm safer here rather than exiting out there, okay? Now, once I develop the confidence using high guard, I do like to build in a little bit of the head movement. Now, again, head movement when it comes to boxing is gonna be different than kickboxing and MMA. You'll see in boxing here, sometimes they're dipping with their head here. Okay, with kicks and knees, we got to be a little bit careful. So I would say the head movement in kickboxing and MMA is going to be smaller. I'm not looking for these big full downs, okay? You might want to lower your base, lower your level, but it's a little bit more subtle. So from here, I'm going to have more relaxed hands. And same thing, I'll get Matt to throw the jab, boom, jab cross, okay, jab cross, hook, and then I'll just stay here. And then he might even keep going. We'll play. Okay, and I don't know what punches are coming, but okay, it's safer here for me to just play here a little bit, okay? So what I'm doing is I'm testing my eyes. If I'm not sure, I block, okay? I don't want to be forced here with my hands behind my back, but I'm more here, interactive, or I can play smaller with the Philly shell, which you're comfortable with, okay? So when it all comes together, this is when we can freestyle here a little bit. So I can come back here and I can use my eyes, pull counters, okay? And then sometimes high guard. If I'm not comfortable, I control with the shin, with my clinch, okay? And we can just get comfortable here, okay? Sitting in mid-range and attacking if you want, okay? Using the eyes, being interactive, understanding that I can't just sit there and being a stable target, okay? So build that progression. What you're gonna notice is in that mid-range, you'll get more comfortable, kind of moving your head if you have to, using your high guard, entering with the clinch, okay? Biggest problem most new fighters have, like I mentioned, getting tall, kind of wanting to evade this way. Lower your base, get comfortable in that mid-range fighting, and you'll see how much better your sparring gets. You'll see how much more confident you get into your fights, right? Even here at Bazooka, this type of drilling, we do a lot closer to fight time because I want my fighters to get more confident in that mid-range, head-to-head, in the pocket, whatever you want to call it, all right? Hope you enjoyed today's episode. Make sure you keep liking and subscribing to the channel. We want to make sure we support the channel by checking out Hayabusa at Hayabusa Fight, linked in the description below. We also have Perfect Sports Nutrition. If you use code Bazooka20, get 20% off your supplements. My everyday staple of supplements has to be my branched chains as well as my protein. And last but not least, we have bazookatraining.com, curriculum taught by me, online for less than $10 a month. You get 4 brand new videos every single Monday. We got home workouts, bag workouts, sparring drills, tutorials, everything for your needs to become a better kickboxer, MMA fighter, better martial artist, plus now with over 200 archive videos. All right, hope you enjoyed today. We'll see you next time here at Bazooka Kickboxing and MMA. Welcome to Bazooka Kickboxing and MMA online training. I'm Bazooka Joe Valtellini, the owner here at Bazooka Kickboxing and MMA. Over the past year, I've designed and created a website to teach Bazooka curriculum at home and across the world. The purpose of this website is for you to, 1, hit your fitness and health goals, all while learning world-class martial arts instruction from me. The beautiful thing about this website, it's geared for all levels. So if you're learning martial arts for the first time as a beginner, we help you progress into the bigger stages. And if you're a pro fighter, guess what? We have different fight concepts for you to improve your tool set and your skills in the ring or cage. As the fastest rising kickboxing world champion and a lifelong martial artist with over 30 years of experience, I've been able to combine my passion for martial arts and teaching to create this website. This website's gonna give you some of the tricks, secrets, and inside look at some of the training I use to win my world title. Once you subscribe to this site, you're gonna be getting weekly training videos and tutorials that you can do from anywhere. The sections are broken up into 3 parts. The first is bag workout. So if you have a bag at home or at your gym, you can use these workouts to supplement your training. The second is at-home workouts. A lot of us don't have the room for a bag or a bag in general, so these workouts are for no equipment needed and you can do them anywhere. And finally, the tutorial section. If you're having any problems with a specific technique or fight concept that's covered in any of the workouts, go to the tutorial section, learn the technique, and then go back to the workout, and this time, do it with proper technique. One of the added benefits once you subscribe is the forums section, where you can get a more personalized experience where you can ask questions and I'll be able to go in there and answer them. It's all about building a team and a community of martial artists helping each other grow. So subscribe now to get access to all the videos plus more so you can be part of the squad here at Bazooka Kickboxing and MMA.